Okay, am I live? Do we have people? No, yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Will you repeat the question? Okay, but for me it's showing us still live and an extra schedule. Why is it still live? I hate everything about the YouTube streaming setup. There we go. Stream has finished. Dismiss. Oh my dear, everything is back. I'm back. Am I back? Am I back? I have returned. Am I here? Can people hear me? Now this is probably, I can see and hear an Irishman. Well, I'm sorry to put you through that, but that's what's going to happen right now. So this YouTube chat is no longer the actual chat. I wish I could explain to people how utterly stupid the YouTube streaming setup is. It is beyond idiotic. I don't know who came up with this system, but it's the worst. Okay, I can see stuff. Let me just pop this new, because like I had Twitch chat and YouTube chat both open. Yeah, obviously. Now, obviously, I had to restart. Well, it's a different chat for YouTube now. It's not the same chat. Well, same chat for Twitch. They have the same chat. YouTube, no. Solid on YouTube. We're in. We're good. Everybody can see. This took 8 minutes of my life, and I want it back. Oh, my God. What a nightmare. But people are still sticking around because they want to see me suffer rebasing a Titan, I'd imagine. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I definitely need energy. You're very quiet. Sorry for moving the microphone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sometimes I'm quiet. It's just the system. I don't know what it is. Back again. Hello. That's the stuff. Pure energy. Pure rage-filled energy. I'm going to need more space. What space is that? It's not a lot of space, but we'll make it work. Is that sound a little bit better? Evening. Oh, Shippo is here now. What's going on? Mr. Shelby is obviously here. Hopefully you guys are all back in. Everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. There should be no more problems. That's not true. There's always going to be more problems, but anyway. All good here. Okay, we're a thing, right? We're a successful streaming setup. We never have any problems at all. Andy popping liquid angels grace. Watch them wings glow. I love it. And yes, I just asked for this for love reasons, no suffering, no nothing, just because we all love your Titan and a little bit of rage. You just want to see me rage at this Titan. Okay. So we do have some issues with the new Titan. Okay. It's actually quite heavy with all the bits on it. This is the new Titan. So it's obviously still in a semi-state of disrepair because obviously I'm not gluing it all together before painting. But this is the new Titan. His knee pads are also not attached. Let me just take those off and move them out of the way. And his torso is obviously not attached either. But here's a sense of his legs. Look at that quality of the legs. Look at that. All built and all ready to... Why am I still on this stupid... No one wants to see my face. They want to see Titans. Titans! So like all pistoned up on the leg, like all the parts printed and like it's a Titan. It's a full Titan kit. It's insane. So... few things I did learn about the construction of this Titan. Sometimes they give you pieces. Like if there's a left and right version, they just want you to print one and then mirror it. Anyone who 3D prints will know what I mean by that. Mirror it. So you can copy the image, but like reverse it. So your right hand would become your left hand as an example. So this piece with this design, I got two of that side. So when I came to this one, this is technically the inside. So there's no detail in there. So I'll have to fix that with something, but that's fine. Another thing which is bizarre is these are the shoulder mounted weapon bits, right? And obviously here's a turbo destructor laser majigger. It doesn't fit properly in the, so like I can't put it pointing forward, which is a bit annoying. I don't like that at all, but we'll deal with it. And then for some reason, the turbo mega heavy bolter has a giant ball socket to a small pin. It fits the same ball point that you use to put the hips together. So I don't know why that is. So still some work to be done on this boy before I'm totally happy with him. But I mean, so far semi so good, right? Right? Have you painted Curse City? I'm 3/4 way through and every mini is amazing, even the zombies and skeletons. Yes, I've painted absolutely every single piece of Curse City when it came out. An absolute ball of a time getting that done. Just building some Stormcast evening. I love it. Love a good Stormcast project. If there's a stream problem, shall we blame a gremlin or a wizard named Tim? Yes, he is a gremlin. A gremlin. He's a gremlin. He's also a gremlin. I am a warlock, not a wizard. You're a squib. But your face is good, though. Ah, you're too kind. Another week, another stream of being jelly about 3D printed Titans. Yeah. I need the same with my print. Had to make a smaller socket with milliput. Yeah. Like, I'm tempted to go back in with my hobby saw and cut there. So cut the ball joint off there because I've already got this printed and put one of these in and then have a solid connection with the heavy bolter. I don't know about this though. Like, this is slightly angled. So was it supposed to be forward? I should have dry fit it, but I don't even think it would have. I don't know. It's a thing, but it's something I'm still very much in the process of working on. But yeah, we basically have it to the point of it's a Titan. And I laser cut out these. I was trying to 3D print something fancy, but my PLA printer just exploded. I don't want to talk about it. I basically took a awesome 40k designed scenic base and I blew it up to gigantic proportions. I was going to PLA print it and use it as Titan bases. And those prints did not go well. They did not go well. So that's fine. After trying 3 or 4 times and then actually just breaking the printer, I just jumped into my laser cutter and printed a giant disc on my laser cutter out, and it just took 2 seconds and it was so much easier. So yeah. The weapons beg for magnets. I'm not a big magnets guy, to be honest with you. I'm working on my AOS gifts at the moment while I watch. Any must have with the Gloomspike gifts. And he must have buy the Gobblepalooza if it's for painting. Go for the painting. Hello, go for the painting. Welcome back in. Always blame Tim. Always. It's always my fault. Yes, yes, it is. Gebe 33. Hello, guys. I'm so sorry. How do you even begin to Gebe? How am I supposed to say that without sounding like I'm making fun of you? Because I'm not. I'm just trying to say Gebe. I'm reaching the end of these damn Blood Angel Jump Marines. I only have a few more steps to do. Very nice, solid project. Still would like to work out the bigger bases for the McFarlane figures. Nomad just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription, Mr. Nomad. Appreciate you being here. Yes, I just need a better PLA printer. I'm waiting for MacDaddy Bamboo Labs to reach out and show me some love. That's the PLA printers that I really want. Bamboo Labs. Bamboo Labs. I just keep saying it. The algorithm will like connect us to Bamboo Labs. Bamboo Labs. Is Shrek Daddy from Discord. Sup Shrek Daddy. How are you? Gebe. Now I don't feel so bad about making fun of your new name. Gebe. Unless that's actually your name and you're... Better be careful. So anyway, the reason I have a blank one is we are going to... So I had this... I can't show it properly. I'm going to go back to the story time just so you have a better understanding of this thing. This is my other Warhound Titan. I failed epically at doing this myself, and I ended up paying a friend of mine to do it for me, and he did an ungodly job of it, as you can clearly see. Now I'm going to tilt this forward because both the knee pads are currently not attached. They broke off when I was messing with it the other day, and I think his head still comes off. Yeah, his head still comes off. But other than that, I think his waist does still come off. Oh, thank God. I can show you the body work that he did for. So this is the work that he did, and obviously it's so dusty. It's been sat on a shelf for so long, so we'll just give it a bit of a dust so you can. You can see the half and half, the difference between a dusted and not dusted. But anyway, ungodly work. But I built it, and then he painted it, so it could have probably been built better, but we won't talk about that. And I originally put it on this base because back in the day, because I got this so long ago, there wasn't access to anything bigger. I didn't have laser cutters or anything like that. So it was one of the old Games Workshop trees, the modular trees. I'll zoom out a bit more, but then you're gonna get my legs. But anyway, yeah. So I just hate it. I absolutely, and it's not stable. He rocks, and you know when you move a Titan around and it rocks, you have a stroke every single time. So I've got a new base for him, and in this stream, I'm going to try and safely remove this model from this base, then build, using lots of cork and lots of super glue and all that goodness, a stable platform for him to stand on now. So, yeah. The old one is Mars pattern. Yeah, this is a Mars Alpha pattern. No, the old one is not 3D printed. This is way before 3D printing. I bought this like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, like a long, long time ago. I purchased this. So it is a full Forge World resin print Titan. It is said like but with a GB in front of it. Don't worry about sound dumb. It's a dumb name. Also, it's Drag Daddy and my alt again. Yeah, I'll never remember that. I appreciate it though, but I'm just so bad. Bamboo Labs. He is a goodest boy. Bamboo Labs. Andy Dewey, Bamboo Lag awake. What a crock. Wait, what? A wrecked Falcon grav tank. How dare you? I didn't do that. He did it. So as you can see, like it's already like look at the. You imagine moving a Warhound around and it's doing this. Just would you feel good? I don't think so. So I don't know how secure he actually, like the pin is bent underneath it, which was another thing that even if it was fully secured to the base, this meant that the base wasn't flat. So it's just bad. It just made me sad. So now I have to figure out how to bend that pin back. I'm gonna put these other bits that I don't need here over there out of the way, including the beautiful, look at the beautiful, I want the new one to look like this. Like this will be my Titan household. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to make my new 3D printed one look something like this. Everybody is mega confident in my abilities, right? Right? Please, no. Oh, it's a reference to Chucky. It's the magic spell. I just changed it for Bamboo Labs. Nice. Twist the pin around first and it should pop out once you break the glue. That's what I'm thinking. I don't have any pliers or anything here though, so I should have had my pliers and stuff to hand, but I do not. You go over here now and be good. Who knows? I would pitch scream inside me every time it rocks back and forth. I know. Yeah. He needs to reducted. There's a whole list of stuff he will be forced to watch. If twisting does not work, just chuck it at a wall as hard as possible. What could go wrong? Revenant, I mean, I like the cut of your jib. Oh, yeah, the pin is twisting. So if the pin is twisting, that means it's got to be not attached to the foot anymore, right? At least that's technically what it should mean, but it's... Oh, something is definitely going to break. Right, let's work on the other foot for a second and just check and see how... Stupid Eldar tank. I wonder if I can just pull the grav tank off and see what happens. Oh. I think I just broke a toe off. Oh. Something just broke off. It's a toe. We got one toe, but although it causes a toe, we have great success. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh God, why is this pin stuck so hard? If it's spinning around, it should be... no, it was moving. Yeah, come on. Give me the damn pin. Ow. Yeah, come on. We got this, people. Everybody relax. Re-educated, not reducted. Do not reduce the Andy. Well, I keep meaning to post pics of my Titan on Discord. I'll do it. Nice. One of these days, years and years from now, I will get one of the Forge World Titan models. You don't need to paint one to prove you're a pro hobbyist. But if you manage to, I don't know what you're saying there. Get some pliers. I know, I don't know where pliers is. It's actually coming out. It's just, I think it's a deeper pin than we all suspected. For some reason, treating it as if it's threaded is seeming... There we go. Look at this. Do you want this, Tim? I have a heart rate of 150 BPM while I'm watching. It's just a model, guys. Relax. Shit can break and then we'll fix it again. It's fine. Sure, I can use it as a scenery piece. That's what I thought. There was an Eldar with it for some reason. Yes, look. Okay, we got that off, and I think I printed out there like the right size base. Like come on, that's a... Like, we're onto something with that size base, right? It's... You can't really see it from that weirdo angle, but... Lord Ralderon just subscribed. 32 months. That's just kind of insane amount of time. That's kind of bizarre. Oh, I did this to the Spartan I threw across the room. Why did you throw a Spartan across? Take it from someone with around 40 years experience. You can manage just fine without a toe. Oh, no. Does a greater brass gourmet count as a Titan? Yes. Yeah. A greater brass, I've seen them in person. A friend of mine had one and sold it for $100, and I nearly punched him in the face because I wanted one so bad. I love those things. A $700 model. Yeah, I know, but you know, like, I'm not saying it's like it's going to be broken forever, but like if a bit breaks off, you just fix it. We're grand, like. So now I just have to repair his toe, which snapped pretty bad actually. Okay, it didn't pop out. It actually just like sheared off. It's kind of an interesting, but I've never seen Forge World break like that before, but we'll just throw some glue in it. Everybody relax. Where's my glue? Sounds like a humming bee of some kind. Where's my container of glues? I just hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. Pin it. Nah. Bit of glue. Stop worrying. You guys have such little faith. Yeah, it's stressful. What's stressful? Nah. It's a clean break and it's a resin to resin reconnection. It will be as strong as it was when it got first together. Resin is porous. Don't be worrying. There you go. Good bit of old super glue. Get the toe in the roughly the right position. There you go. That's the perfect position. Maximum context, and it's yeah, that's it. Stuck again. Laughing. Okay, so here's where it gets tricky. I've got 1,000,000 metric tons of super glue because I'm going to be using cork to support this on the base. And you may think cork is quite weak, but when cork is basically smothered in super glue, it becomes like cement. Super solid. So I'm going to go with that because I kind of know how that works. And I think that will do the job. You're also a bit of a wobbly toe right now, aren't you? Because obviously this foot will get, you can't see, such a bad angle. This foot like flat is down here and then this one is up in the air. So it'll have to be quite a big mound of like cork built up on this one to make it work. So where did I put the cork is the question. Everybody relax. Still can't wait for the remaining Skaven Tide models to be painted. Yeah, I want to do one of them soon, but something got in the way. Just put some glue on it and hold it like a dog until the hooter sounds. I like it. Never been to Cork. You're not missing anything. Can we just use, you come Dublin on it? Yeah, you can, sure. Yeah, no worries. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. All right. We'll just start with this big, massive piece like this, and we're just going to start gluing. And obviously it's a lot of glue, but kind of need it to be a lot of glue. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Oh, my eyes. Oh, God damn it. I'm a trained professional. Half blind. I swear this is going well. It can't go any worse. And if it can't go any worse, then it's going in the right direction. How tall will this have to be? It'll have to be like 6 layers or something. New follower, Big Int 42, Big In 42. I've already used an entire super glue. I have a feeling that's going to happen a lot. In fact, I'm not even going to put the nozzle on it. I'm just going to go have super glue. And attach the next layer, which will go like this. Oh my God. So I started blasting. I am a trained professional. Not at this, but clown college. Has a lot of transferable skills. I believe it. I thoroughly believe it, buddy. Put cloth or sponge between your mic, clamp and desk. Should stop vibration sound. Put cloth or sponge between you, meant to be your, mic clamp and desk. It's not a bad idea. The cannon. I was going to sign up as a patron next payday, but they charge 20% VAT. Is there another way I can support you and your amazing work? What charges 20% VAT? You can always become a YouTube member as well. Patreon is the best choice. Like it gives the most support. There's probably 2 more layers to build that up, I'd say. Means no worries. not enough glue in each of these packets. Need more. It's a good thing I've got like 100 of these things, if not more. Have more glue. Ooh. I always wanted to do a trip as the navigator on a Disney cruise ship so I could scream, "This is a Mickey Mouse operation," and storm off the bridge. It would have been a lot of work for a small payoff, but that's the story of my life, according to my wife. I like it. I managed to strip the big second-hand Necrons, the Doomside, Void Dragon, and Knaptek Doomstalker. My God, the person that built them was a bit of a numpty after seeing how many nubs they missed. Oh, no. Yeah. Patreon does. I looked at your tiers and they add 20% VAT. Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, that's only if you sign up via... How did we fix this again, Laura? It's a tax from Apple. It's like the App Store version of it does that. I think if you sign up via the desktop, you don't get that. I'm not 100% sure, but that's something someone was talking about the other day. It's the App Store wanting their piece of the pie, Apple. I saw that the new Kill Team Mandrakes are £50. There's an extra charge via the app for Apple, but not sure if it has the same extra charge. I don't... We'll go one more layer up. Well, super cool. There's a good chance that Andy will start hallucinating. I will not. The hummingbird told me so. So that's the kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, that will be super secure on that. There'll be a lot of super glue holding that in place, and then we can support the toes on this one. I think this might just work. Everybody just needs to have a little faith. Monthly payment £3.50, VAT of 70p, total charge $4.20. Please. On the website too. This is an obscene amount of super glue. I actually haven't even started yet. There's going to be a lot more super glue because I have to like harden up the entire... It's going to be a journey. You just got to have faith. Yeah, don't worry. Or worry, it's fine to worry. I'm telling you what to do. You can have a panic attack if you want. I'm sorry, the VAT, I didn't know there was a VAT charge like that on the Patreon. I've never had anyone mention that before. For one bit of... Then we'll support it by all the toes on this foot will get supported. And then we'll have the cork underneath, which isn't touching it at all. We're adding exclusive videos to YouTube membership soon too, if that's a better option for you. Otherwise, there's also Twitch sub, which you can use Amazon Prime for. Oh, I have Amazon Prime. Night Lords are £47. Why would the Mandrakes be more than the Night Lords? They're $62.50 for GW recommended retail. So much money. It's just not on. Like, that is obscene. That's just... That just didn't make me feel good. I need this one to be slightly taller. Oh, I didn't actually glue that down. I should probably do that first so I get it in the right position. And flip and drop. Also, if you're not able to support financially, like commenting and sharing videos and making it, yes. Just some of the older new Space Marine scouts to avoid the price hike. Saying that the prices are accurate. Hoping it's not true. New follower, Nixie1983. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Appreciate that very much. Just ordered some. Yes. Box set seems okay. I only need mandrakes though. I own 13 kill teams already. Yeah, the kill team box sets do seem to be like decent enough value for money when it comes to adding it all together, if you know what I mean. So if I just add another layer on here, I just need this to be a little bit taller. So it actually makes contact with the bottom of the foot. And we'll just use it as a support. Are you going to run pins or a screw or anything through his feet to hold him into the base? Nope! Super glue! Super glue and dreams. Is that making contact now? Nah, one more layer wouldn't hurt. Nah. Never underestimate the extreme power that is super glue and cork. Just more super glue. So much more super glue. Yeah. Always needs to be more. I think I'm 4 or 5 super glues into this project already. Oh. That was me on Twitch. Oh, cool. Thank you so much for your support, buddy. Everything is super glued to everything. Red Bull. Yes, the RKTT was immense. I love it. Mandrakes, yeah. So if that's about the right height. Okay. Where's my clips? Because we just nail down a bit of this side of it. Oh God, I'm so good. And then where are you gonna make contact? Definitely need to like get rid of this bit. Almost there. And the Titan size ones, lol. Love it. Just or yes. Alright, that's actually a pretty good connection right there. Kind of digging that. Okay, so what we can do now is we can just help this look a little bit more natural. And you know what we do? We just commit. Have loads of glue. You guys may think I'm insane. I've sent you guys to yes. Subscribe with Prime. Building a burb. A burb? A burb? I'm working on Heineken. I like it. I like the brutal honesty. More ships, big ones. Is the burb? Is the burb the word? Bird is the word. After seeing Judy prices, I needed this beer. Ah. It is expensive. I guess there's like loads of different ways of looking at it though. Like if I was trying to justify it, in my head, I don't think Games Workshop thinks about the concept of people doing multiple game systems at the same time. Okay, they don't think about that. So to them, a person that plays Kill Team just plays Kill Team. Here's a Kill Team. So I guess if you want the game to succeed and you just want to play Kill Team, buying one box at 60 quid for a Kill Team seems like a fairly reasonable thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like achievable for an army-wide collection of models, because then you would have to spend thousands and thousands to be able to play the game. But just to give Kill Team something, so it seems like it's doing well, and it's, you know what I mean? Am I getting that point across at all? Have more glue and more glue. You deserve all the glue. In fact, I'm going to crack open an entire new glue and pour it just over that whole connection. I'm going to be super baked after this. So right here, we're just going to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Sorry about the swearing and the blaspheming all in one precious go. But I'm literally pouring the entire thing of super glue on this. Oh my god. Everyone needs to hear, but yeah. Everyone needs to learn how to play Kings of War and come play Clash of Clans 25 next year. It's an awesome tournament. We had lunch bugmans. Nice. Next time there's a riot in Hull, I'm bringing a warmer. It's smoking. it's literally smoking. There's smoke coming off of it. Can everyone see the smoke? Look. Another chemical reaction of that much super glue on cork. Look at it. It's look next to my head. Look. Totally fine to breathe that in. You worked hard Prime for 6 months. Never knew that. New drinking game. Take a shot every time he uses glue. Wait, bad idea. Never mind. Yeah. £50 for 10 minis seems reasonable. I remember when 10 minis was £10. Yeah, but that was a million years ago. And the models are crap. Mandrakes all look the same. Metal minis were £20 a kilo. Kill Team was £40 not so long ago. Yeah. It's fine. There's not, oh, well, we're dripping, but it's fine. It's pretty, like, it's sturdy now. People think I'm crazy. They're right. Want some more glue? It's totally fine to breathe this in until the little red goblin starts talking on stream. That guy's a jerk. I'm ignoring him purposefully. Thinks he knows best. Have some more glue. Just need to harden up all this. I just gotta harden up all of the cork. Cork boy. No. Every time he says it's fine. It's fine. Open a window. No. That's quitter talk. I would open a window when I'm too busy pouring more glue. I don't have windows. I only have skylights, and they're all noisy, and I'm be grand. You guys asked how I was going to put this on a base without any pins. This is how. You guys wanted this. It's all your fault. Don't let the goblin win an argument. Oh, it's smoking again. It's fine. I remember when White Dwarf was £1.50 an issue. It had instructions for folding and cutting it into terrain. Now it's like £5 and they charge you £20 for the terrain. Bloody kids! Damn it, get burb, this word stuck in my no. Result, no. Indeed, no. Those were the days before most of us were born. Smoking cork was quite the trick. Yeah. Kind of insane, right? Is that normal? But it's now base, look. It's now on a secure base. I just wafted the fumes around. Genius. Just wipe some of this up. There you go. No need to worry about that bit. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody worry. Nobody, everybody relax. Yeah. Let's see if this is even remotely going to hold this in place. Or... Oh, yeah. Oh, why his head and torso come off anymore? I gotta glue it all together. It's a Titan. Probably try and get his shin pads back on while we're here. I remember when I was at college and Guinness was £1.56 a pint. Oh dear God. Wait, what? So I've got the Twitch chat popped out on this screen, but it's also playing on the side of the screen here. Toshiba, your name is green on this one, and it's orange on that one. And I have no idea what's going on. Soon you had to order super glue in the 9-pound balls. Nah, I'm like a Colombian drug cartel. I'm good with the glue, man. Don't you worry about that. Just got back. That looks great on the new base, right? I think it's a much better base. Obviously, it's really hard to show it to you guys, but obviously, there's a lot of space to. And the problem is, I was thinking about this, like the concept of I could make it really cool and do loads of interesting things on the base and have it like that, but in game terms, which I don't really care about, but some people do, and it's, you know, gotta respect other people as well. Words suddenly appear. There's no base on a Titan. You assault its actual feet. So if I leave it flat like this, you can just step up onto the base and move in and assault a Titan. So subtle glue flex. On my screen, my name is pink, and on my TV, it's white. Why does it change? Why? What part of the computer is like, when we send the signal there, make it this color. When we send it there, make it that. Why does it change? I don't know. So this was a particularly bad break. So this is the shin connection here. See this flat piece here? And obviously this one, there's where the flat piece goes in. So this is a very easy fix on this shin. We can repair that and get that back on. This one completely sheared off and cracked. And I think the guy who did the thingy for me tried to do a weird repair. Like, look at that connection. How are we going to get this to stay on? That's just not fun. 9 metric tons of glue was the first thing that jumps into my head for some reason. But I don't know if that's going to work. So much old glue. Where's my knife? I can't even get the knife in the right angle. Look. Ugh. Why is it buried like this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the files? Where? Do something better, maybe? Can we get back to resin on both connections and somehow fuse it together? That's kind of back to resin. Maybe. I now have a mental image of Andy having a lock, stock and 2 smoking barrel style room out the back where he has growing copious amounts of super glue and sells it by the pound weight to geezers called plank. My dad, that's an old Irish slag. Like, my dad used to use it all the time, and I always thought it was really funny. Whenever someone really annoyed him, we would call him a plank. You're a plank. And it was just such a simple word. You are an inanimate piece of wood. You plank. As long as Vinnie Jones doesn't come around to tax Andy. Yeah, Vinnie Jones is scary, man. He's one of those actors where it's like, I'm not risking it. Like, I reckon I could take Tom Cruise in a fight, but I'm not messing with Jason Statham. You know that kind of way? I have a stupid plan, and it's such a good plan. I'm a genius. And everybody's gonna hate it. Oh, that's too good. I'm gonna stick it together with cork. I'm just gonna cut a little strip and super glue it to that, and then super glue it to that, and I bet it's gonna work, and everyone's gonna be annoyed that it works. Using cork as like a clotting agent or something. I bet this works. Frost Wolf Studio, good evening. Hello, how are you? My 4-year-old daughter could take Tom Cruise. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I like Tom Cruise, though. I like his movies. I'm okay with him. He can be a weird Scientologist all he wants. Fighting Tom Cruise is easy if you have long arms. Yeah. When so sober, Andy comes down from the glue high. He's going to hate the choices made by glue, Andy. Nah. I got this. Like, you gotta trust the. You gotta trust the. Here, I need my. Here's my peanut box. It's got peanuts in it. No, that's not good enough. It kind of needs to be like this, but then I can't really show you what I'm doing. So I have this strip of cork, which obviously can't focus because it's just a strip of cork, right? There we go. I'm going to super glue this to the old broken connection here. And then I'm going to cover it in super glue and then push this connection on top of it. I don't even need this bit anymore. There we go. We get rid of that. Have faith in my madness. I'm secretly a hobby genius. Like the MacGyver of the hobby world. Everything always works out. We should probably just like put up a poll. Do people think this is going to work? Or am I now ruining the shin of my Titan? Who knows? Adding the first side of glue now. Just going to add some glue along here. We're not going to go overboard because we don't want it to bleed through this section of cork. There you go. Cheeky. I had to come and watch because I've just started printing the same Titan, so I'm dreading painting it. I want to find the War Master Titan STLs. So one of the things that you have to be aware of is if you're printing the same, there goes that bit. If you're printing the same Lucius pattern as me, this is the turbo laser, which comes with the right sized connection point. Then this is the Vulcan Mega Bolter, and this is the connection point size that it comes with. So something is wrong there. So just be aware that when you get to that point, it's a bit weird. Ice Wolf! So it's Frost Wolf Studios, and then Ice Wolf has just showed up. Is there a connection here? Or, he's breaking it more. Get him! More like McGruber. That was hilarious. Just stand up and take a bow for that one. Yeah, jerk. MacGyver might be a bit of a stretch. I was thinking more of McGrew. Now we just need White Wolf Law. We do. Pole up. So there's a pole. Has Andy lost his mind? No. Everybody vote on Twitch. I don't know if everyone can see that. The YouTube people don't get that, do they? Did you print it with resin? So this one I'm working on right now is not printed. This one is the printed one. This one is printed. Stay, good boy. And yes, this entire thing is printed in resin. Whoever the one person is who said, nah, he's got this, you're my favorite person. The other 7 people are all traitors. And he gets locked and then obbies. Hilarious ensues. Hilarity would ensue. Just want you to know I believe in you. Through form the locks of it. I may be on my own. 3 people think I got it now. Erebus voted for you. That's disgraceful. I'm so upset by that. Post jump packs and whip channel. Nice. How long before GD would do a plastic warhound, do you think? I don't know. I honestly don't know. It would be it would just be so expensive. Like, it would definitely be the biggest thing they've ever done, but they're working up to it, right? Okay, so the plan is simple now, right? I'm going to utterly drown this piece of cork in superglue now. And then I'm going to forcibly connect the 2 pieces together. Let's do this, right? No, don't run out of glue. I need you now more than ever. There we go. Glue, glue, glue. Right. Get that connection going. Make sure that it's straight because there is absolutely no going back on this. Then hold it in position. Will this work? Okay, I will modify the STL to suit. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. The Warlord Titan is the next, but I need a lot of resin. A lot of resin. Like a lot. It took me less than 2 balls to print the Warhound, but just less than 2 balls. Like, I don't think I could have done another plate with what was left. So, yeah, not at all. My name's come from the Unreal Tournament. 2002, I like it. My name says it all. Oh, you have your mic on your desk. I echo a lot when I hit the table. Yeah, I do that too. Just, it hurts you, not me, so I'm okay with it. So, like you can't see the cork. It wobbles because it's connected to cork, but it's stuck. Like, I'm gonna call that a win. All of you people who doubted me, you're the worst. Bet that's a really nice noise through a microphone. Bet you're all glad I did that. GW are working on larger plastics now when they move into new warehouse. Yes, glue pattern Titan. I believe in you. Thank you very much, Paul. Cordless mics are a must. Why not put some baking soda in the part and then glue it in 20 seconds? Well, I just glued it in 5 seconds with cork. Pfft. That's what I use for my streams. Nice. I'm first favorite, yes. But what about second favorite? Will it bend? Yeah. I'm somewhere after 4th midnight snack, and I like it. Shippo! It's supposed to be in the works. I imagine it will be released whenever the next Horse Heresy version is released. They just released the Horse Heresy version, though, so it's a long time away. I call it a win. Andy quoting Dr. Frankenstein after flipping the switch. Yeah, it's alive. Barton! Hey all, I'm now building Chaos Warriors. Haven't finished the Dwarves or Tomb Kings yet, but I've built these... yeah. Welcome to the hobby. Definitely gonna stab myself again. So much old super glue on this thing. Gotta put a cloth down so I don't... kind of feel like I need a chisel or something. That'll do. Yeah. We can throw some glue on that. What's the worst that could happen? Almost started on a Titan print, but lucky old world came by. Everyone's got to do a Titan print at some stage, right? I meant the next edition of Horus Heresy. Please be careful. We don't want you to cut your thumb off on stream. Just on stream, or do we poll? Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Nothing. Attached a shin pad using some cork. Worked like a charm. Now the model has its proper legs again. Although this one moves a little bit, but that's okay. How much better does it look all assembled? Oh yeah. Oh god. I hate the way these cables look. They're not even attached anymore. I glue you back into place, don't I? Let's dust this thing first. Where's my duster? These are magnetized. Well, my void shields go down. Getting an itchy nose from dust. God damn it, so much dust. Blow your nose. It's not a bad idea. Oh god. Yes, Andy has lost his mind. I'm good. I'm just gonna sneak over here to blow my nose. Nothing but dust and super glue fumes. It's okay. I think all my nostril hairs fused together. Very, very dusty. And what did we learn? Hold the glue fumes away from body. That's quitter talk. Almost there, yes. It cleans up nicely. Ah, yeah. Now to permanently glue the head on. I don't know why it was ever removable. Time to open fresh glue. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think it makes complete connection. I don't... Yeah, it'll be fine. Just add some glue and hope for the best, right? Yeah. You're softer than the table. Be able to repair this bit while I'm here too. So anyway, how's your day going while I sit here not moving while things glue? Itchy everything. Deb, subscribe tier 1, 27 months. Thank you so much for all that support, buddy. You're very, very kind. That is a long time subscribed to the channel. Are you going to stick or are you trying to pop off? You're stuck, aren't you? It's because you're awesome. Now, do I just completely commit and just glue the top half onto the bottom half? I'm not one for pieces that can come apart again. I kind of like models being solid and complete. Use a big gnarly pin to make it easy to keep it in half, I guess. This is me. I'm gonna go to the bigger screen for a second, the story time screen, so you can see that. This is me like trusting the new cork connection. Is the model gonna tear off the cork and fall on the floor and break into 1,000 pieces, or is it a new Warhound tie? Come on, it looks so much better on this base even before it's done. It's posed right. It's stepping up. It's firing down. How cool is this? Do you use cheap glue? Oh yeah, yeah. I've used cheapest chips. It's €1.50 for 5 pots of it. So yeah. Building an Acastus Knight Porphyrion. That's one of my next projects. It's over there. An official one, not a printed one, a real one. I gotta. Ooh, I'm excited for that one. Holding glue together, so I'm watching you glue while I also glue. Drop it. Oh wait, don't drop it. It's looking good. I think so. I think it's pretty sexy, right? Now, if I try to pick up 2 Titans at the same time while also being high on glue fumes, how would this go? Semi not confident here because the torso of this one is not stuck on. So it could just fall on the floor now, which would be pretty shitty, but here's what the 2 Titans will look like. So put him at his actual foot height so you know they're the same size. Have him like the rock next to him makes him look tiny, but he's actually the same size. I much prefer the Lucius Warhound. Do you? I don't at all. Be good. Don't fall. The Lucius Warhound was a bit boxy for me. I always liked the big curved beetle top of the Mars Alpha. To me, this is just like the most iconic looking Warhound. I'm so pleased with it, looking at it like that. Let me look at it. You guys have looked at it enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is where, like, I often, like, recline my chair too much and then turn around and just take shit off the table. So I'd imagine later on tonight I'm going to turn and just knock the whole thing onto the floor and everything's going to explode. And the words that will be uttered. The Lucius Warhound is nice, hence why I'm printing one now, because I do like it. I just prefer the Mars Alpha. Nice pose. If you gone take it out to a game, I would not glue the middle, but if you mostly play at home, just glue it. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know yet. The Lucius is much smaller. No, it's just the like I said, it's on the rock. So when they're like foot to foot proper, they're around the same height. It's just, yeah. Whoa, stay. Where are you going? Oh yeah. Got enough glue? I don't know. How many glues did we actually... We went through 1 or 2 glues getting this model onto its new base. I'm starting the Lucius Pattern Warhound tomorrow. Like the painting of it and everything, so I'm actually quite excited to like get stuck in and actually get to experience it properly. Okay. Do I have to upscale the STL to make them similar size? It's like the Whirler, the STL have to be upscaled 5% to suit. I would upscale it 5%. Yeah, I definitely think it's a tad smaller than it's meant to be. I don't know why it was done that way, but yeah, even 5% across the board I don't think would be a bad thing to do. Show them the video for tomorrow. Oh, he's here somewhere. Working on this guy today. Lamarties. He's got a level of Lamarties. Or he'll get you. Hey, that isn't a video. That's a model. We've been had. God damn it. Yeah. So I did decide to add the wings. I had to cut the end of his Crozius off, which I think his Crozius is still like a fine size as it is. A little bit short, but you don't notice it at all because it disappears off into the model. So I'm definitely glad I put the wings on him, because now he will really match with the how do you attach to the painting handle? Blue tack. Just a bit of blue tack. I'm still working on my knights at the moment. I love knights. Always wings. Yeah, I think wings are the right choice. I think so. Like if I've given the normal... If I've given the normal Death Company wings, it would be weird if Lamartez didn't have wings. So like they'll all be kind of fluttering around him, and then he'll just be this landed menace. Sometimes I struggle with the like he had a very scenic custom base, which I decided to use, and then I have to try and blend it into my Martian theme, which can be a bit of a pain. But obviously Baal is that color as well. So for Blood Angels, this color base just works perfectly as it is, which I'm very happy with. Do you have the old Tyranid Warrior wings anywhere with you? That could look interesting as a bit vampire. Yeah, so yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I think they're the wrong scale. I actually did this project like this before, which is kind of weird to say, many years ago. I was only explaining this to Laura a while ago. Does anybody remember the period of time where Games Workshop had faulty plastic glue? And it would basically stick the models together just fine, and then like a couple days later the glue would then crystallize, and like the slightest bit of pressure and everything would fall to pieces again. I've switched painting styles to the one similar to what I use. I like yours a lot. It's definitely changed my painting. Oh man, I hope it's changed it for the better. If not better, at least you're painting faster and getting some stuff done. But unfortunately that project suffered that. Yes, I remember that. It was when I switched back to regular. Yeah. My Ogre Kingdom's army was ruined by that bad glue. Yeah. See, we all have it. My Necrons got it as well. But my Blood Angels project got it then too. And like, obviously I was working for Games Workshop at the time, so I had my 50% discount and things were a little bit cheaper. So what I was doing is I was buying scourges, boxes of Dark Eldar scourges. Now a box of 5 was 20 quid. So for me it was a tenner. And you got 3 sets of feathered wings and 2 sets of bat wings. So I ignored the bat wings. I just took the feathered wings. So I literally bought, I think, 5 boxes. So I got 15 of those wings, and I had 3 squads of 5 Blood Angels. And I'd converted them all to have those big angelic wings. And it was such a cool looking project. And yeah, so even back then I wanted an entire Blood Angels army all with those wings. But then the glue just crumbled to pieces, and it was a nightmare getting them to fit as it was. The project is still in a case somewhere in bits, so one day I'll dig it out and show you guys. Yes, it was a bloody nightmare, I think 10 to 11 years ago, but I'm old. Most things are 10, 11 years ago. My mind, even stuff that was over 20 years ago. Yeah, we all remember it. Yeah, it got that project, it got my Grey Knights, and it got my Necrons. So, yeah, it was bad times. I was trying to show it to my boss at one point, and like this is happening. He's like, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure you can, like, it's not too bad. And I picked up my Ghost Ark, and I just did this. And it just fell into component pieces. And he was like, oh, Jesus. I'm like, yeah, this is pretty bad, boss. But it was cool. Like, head office were really nice about it. They just threw their hands up and admitted it. And anyone that called them was like, my army's ruined. They're like, cool, what was in it? And they just sent them all new armies. So I always use third-party glue. Yeah, I'm on this train now. I'll never get off this train. It's just too good. This is the extra thin one. I might be tempted to try this in a slightly thicker one, because it's sometimes a little bit watery for me. But I think the Tamiya with the brush and the cap is just the best thing ever. But yeah, Lamartez. So with him out, then the Blood Angels box set, that's everything from the box set done now. So we've got Lamartez, we've got Astarath, we have a Death Company model, and we have the Dreadnought. So I've delivered on my promises. Now I just have to wait for the rest of the Blood Angel stuff to drop to do videos on all of those as well. Oh god, the thicker one is great as well. I thought as much. I switched to Nurgle and leaned into it. I like it. Oh god. Very sad about the death of the Model Masters plastic glue. I don't even know what that is. Painting my dwarves. Where's your head at on Old World at this point? Lots of releases recently. Yeah, we did a bunch of the... We didn't touch the... We did some of the dwarves. We didn't touch many of the Warriors of Chaos because I'd done some Warriors of Chaos before myself, if you remember. So, yeah, I do need to get back on the train and do Old World stuff. Unfortunately, there's just like... There's a little bit of a slump in views and like, you know, support and revenue right now. So when that's happening, you'll notice that I will try and focus more on videos that I know will do slightly better. And those are just always going to be 40k. They're just better. I'd love to do more Old World and more Lord of the Rings and even more Age of Sigmar. But they just don't perform as well. So when you're trying to claw back a little bit and reclaim a bit of revenue and get those numbers just up a little bit more, yeah, you're going to have to do what you got to do. So bit annoying because I would love to be doing a lot more Old World stuff, but what you gonna do? Okay, we still have about a half an hour left, and I'm trying to figure out what's to do for the last half an hour of this particular stream. I don't particularly think I can do any... I said particular too many times there. Much more with those Titans at the moment. They are very much at that point. Actually a model back there that you're not supposed to see yet. Oh, Lord. So playing Where's Wally? You'll never see it. It was the best plastic glue, thin metal applicator, but discontinued it. Tester had a similar formula apparently, but the nozzle is plastic. You could huff more glue and see where the evening takes you. I like your style, Revenant. It is either that or we got mediocre clickbait. Is GW ripping you off? I don't know, but here's a model. Yeah. That was kind of the idea behind the fun little barrel. He was just a bit of fun as a little try something new, see if it gave you decent results on like views and stuff. So I just had a bit of fun with him. Barrel Orc. He's actually on a Terminator base, so he's like larger than you would think he is. I tried to print him smaller too, but I made a mess of that. I tried to make him like normal 40k orc size, but I made him too small. He's like a little goblin. Whoops. We could do barrelception and just keep going 10% smaller and just stack them as high for no reason other than do TikTok dances. Yeah. Yeah. Frost Wolf Studios, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Very much appreciate that. I have 25-year-old Revel plastic glue and it works like the first day. How have you not run out? Your Bretonian Knights are so super good. That's how I found your channel. That's really nice to hear, man. Thank you so much. But obviously there was like a big oomph at the start of the Old World, and when you made content on it, it did really well. But I can literally track, like I did 5 videos for Ground Knights and I did 5 videos for Questing Knights. And like each of the views just gets less and less. Do you know what I mean? 80 to 85% is about right for Mr. Model Orc. Oh, that's good to know. I wish he just gave you files in that. Like, not instead of his scale. His scale is great. I had a lot of fun painting that. But I wish, like, in the files he gave you was like, this is the one that's compatible GW size. Watercolor YouTube has huge subscriber numbers. You should paint watercolors. I like the little think tank we have going on here. It's gonna see us through, I think. Okay, 90 minutes in, maybe I should start painting. You should probably do that. I love him. I'm glad you like him, Medusa. MW Jody just subscribed. Thank you so much for that. Using your Prime, your Bezos books are very much welcome. I do have Mangler Squigs. I have a full Mangler Squig done up, painted, and I do have another one that needs to be painted. Would that do well as a video? So you got to understand like this, right? Every YouTube video you put out, some people may know this, but I'm sure a lot of you don't know this. Like, your videos are compared to the last 10 videos. So the last 10 videos that you put out is like this block. And then they position, like, they rate all your videos between that. So your video will get a score between 1 to 10. And if it's 1, it's like, this is the best video you've put out in the last 10 videos. If it's a 10, this is the worst video you've put out in the last 10 videos. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even when you think about the big rat that we put out, the big boss man daddy rat for Age of Sigmar, and that was like 5 of 10. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of work, like, if I did a Space Marine chapter, that would be like 3 of 10, 2 of 10 for just, here's a random Space Marine. Just, there you go. Simple as. And that's really sad, because, like, the amount of work that I put into the rat boy, like, versus the amount of time I put into a Space Marine, it's kind of insane. Long time no see. Yeah, where have you been? Welcome back. Give us a tour of the 3D print lab and we promise not to tell Haygears. What do you mean? How do you know I'm working on something with Haygears? What are you talking about? And put a cat in your video. 2 cats, you mean. He does have a scaling guide on some My Mini Factory posts, but also too big, says 90% of the boys' side. Okay. I think at the moment the Spearhead still perform well, and the new Hive Storm minis as well, maybe. Okay, yeah. Well, Hive Storm is something that may happen. We may have accidentally put out the video last Saturday for about 5 minutes. Shh, that was a mistake. Before we got the dates mixed up. So, well, some of that will drop this Saturday, maybe. I don't know. Evening, I'll just back from the club. Painting Blood Angels. I like it. My guess is you're back from like the hobby club, but it sounds like you're just like came swooping in from the club. Like, you're hammered, you've had a good time with the boys, and then you're back home to get that Blood Angels grind on, and I like it. I saw that. I went, oops. Yeah, I went, oops, too. I don't know why I thought it was. Because there was nothing out last weekend. I got confused. If you want to melt the internet, print and paint a bust of Taylor Swift. I mean, that would work, right? Get a Taylor Swift sculpted head and put it on a custody. There you go. There you go. That will break the internet. I'm not sure if it's in a good way or a bad way, but it'll break it all. Paint Krieg. It will be the top video title. Yeah. Krieg have fallen off a little bit in popularity. Oh, don't turn us into Swifties. I get enough of that with my girls. I won't, don't worry. Paint her orange and get both sides. Interesting. I have seen the little side attic where some expensive resin prints were found. I think I've got some cork dust in my throat. I'm sure that's also healthy. Have you seen the little side attic? Who are you? Hobby club, of course. My clubbing days are long gone. Swift as a custody, you know? Yeah. Paint a Swift Stony. Now we're on to something. I don't ever say Krieg have fallen off. Don't ever say Krieg. I'm the one who makes loads of Krieg videos, and the views on them aren't as good as they used to be. But I think the 3D printed Warhound might be something a little bit of fun. I just have to word it correctly. Like, that's like, me and Laura talk about the kind of names and stuff for the videos, and like how we're gonna like encourage and entice people to like, the idea I have already is the best quality 3D. No, I had the wording of it. Something like this, but the highest quality 3D printed Titan you've ever seen. Like that kind of thing printed across the screen. Because it is printed on like pretty much the highest quality resin home printer you can buy. I don't think it gets better than what I'm playing with right now. So if anyone out there is waiting for a new 3D printer and they're keeping some pennies aside, the printer that I'm working on now is $1,000, and for its launch weekend or its launch period, which is like a week and a bit, it's down $200, so it's $800, and then with a code from me, it goes down by another $50. So you can get $1,000 printer for $750, and it will break your mind at how good it is. And next week you get cancelled by the wokes. Yeah, I know, right? Krieg fans are the Swifties of 40k. The Kriegies. I agree. I have around 250 Cadians on my shelves, 20 tanks, and dozens of artillery. And I backed the Kickstarter for the British Space Guys, so more guard. You're welcome. They're so good. Yeah, it's Hair Gears. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. There was nothing better. I found stuff I want printed for Halloween. Start up the printers. Oh no. Make sure you print 2 of everything. 1 for me. I still have to do your printing lot, don't I? Gotta get you that old fluffy over and stuff. I'll make a lot of Halloween stuff this weekend. The workshop, nice. I'm looking for a Frontier. I'm looking for a Frontier dropping on the 25th. Great Tide Studios, Crimson Lord. Looks dope. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, yes. The Great Tide Studio upgrade bits look unbelievable. Here is my hammer. God damn it. I keep forgetting. Could I request the Krieg's rank at Twitch subs or something like that? Could I request the Kriegies rank at Twitch subs or something like that? I'm sure we can sort something out like that. Wait, no, it's not. Well, my PLA printer literally exploded yesterday. It's dead now. I literally have photographic evidence. Hold on. The devastation. Where is it? Where's the pictures I sent back to them of being like, hello? Yeah, so these were the bases I tried to print out on my PLA printer. That's how well that went. And then this was what was stuck to the end of my nozzle. And then this is how broken wrecked the hot end is now. So this is a problem. This is not good. Your printer hot end is not meant to look like this, okay? Is this no good? Not a happy boy with this. So I also tried to turn this because I was trying to remove the hot end nozzle to change it because I thought it might be clogged, and that was the problem. And the entire thing twisted, which then gave me a warning sign on the screen. So my guess is I bent something I'm not supposed to, and I've broken the whole thing. So I may have to replace the entire hot end assembly on this thing. So yeah, it's a bad time. I have an Anycubic Mono, and I still love it. We literally were just talking about it the other day. My Anycubic Photon is just there, and it's the best thing ever. I've got a Mono somewhere too. Did you release the Magic Smoke? Wait, what? My Saturn is churning on, but damn, it gives me a couple of frights. Yeah, can I? No, not that. Yeah, if I put this over here for a second, I think I can show you a very quick. These are just going to be some of the clips from where's screen 1? These are some of the clips that I've got saved for that will get introduced into the other video, but like here's the oh no, it's gone over there. Hold on. I don't know why it's gone over there, but okay. No, make you small. Be over here. Like here's the quiet you. Here's the quality of the Titan parts that when they came off the printer, like have you ever seen I'm still like in shock that these printed these large resin pieces flawlessly. Like every single piece that was printed for that printer, for that Titan, came out. No fails. Nothing failed. Nothing has failed in this printer yet. And it's not even just like this. Like I also did entire plates of the British Space Guard thing. Like I did this 3 times for 30 guys, and then the command squad, and then every single piece, every single time was perfect. So I'm here for it. I'm just in the first 12 months of owning it, it burnt out 2 boards on it. Ew. That's really not good. I rest my feet on the broken first anycubic photon mono right now. Forever in my heart. You're goddamn right. I also have anycubic Viper FDM, but that gives me a lot of trouble. It's an old enough machine now, the Viper. I have the anycubic oh shit, what is it called now? The i3 Mega. That I printed so much off it. I loved it from the bottom of my heart. It probably still works. Like I plug that in and hit print now, and it would work better than most of the FDM prints. It's like a workhorse. But I had to pull that apart a bunch of times and fix parts and get it all back going. But it was fun. Is there any chance for an Alegu Neptune Pro to do terrain and the like? They're so cheap. Yeah, you can do terrain. Any FDM printer on the market will give you decent enough terrain. It's terrain. If it looks a bit crap, it's fine. It's just like it's damage and it's whatever. It's fine. Lucky a new head costs €6. Very clean. Would love to have a bigger plate, but still 12 models in 4 hours. Still loving it. Yes. I won't buy any cubic anything anymore. Yeah, they were my favorite at the beginning. I bought the anycubic photon and the i3 Megas together as my first. I'm starting 3D printing, so I bought a nice resin and a nice FDM printer, and they were real expensive at the time, like mega expensive, and I had a great time with them for years. I loved them, but they're just, they seem to have fallen behind a little bit now. I guess it's time to whore yourself out to the PLA printer companies. I have three in my room right now that have come from companies, and none of them print right. So that's why I'm a little bit meh. Come on, Bamboo Labs. Bamboo Labs. Still under guarantee. Is what still under guarantee? I mean, if you're trying to get demonetized using terms like check out my hot end is right up there with doing the stream on hot tub. Oh no. Since you bet me I haven't watched that new video, am I doing it right? Yeah, nailed it, buddy. Yeah, hence my request for the new 3D printer preview. I am so tempted by the Hey Gears ecosystem. Wait to watch the video, and then, yeah, use the codes. It's just, like I said, okay, it's so hard to put it into words because it's so hard to say to somebody, like, this is the right thing for you. I was trying to think about it the other day, because like processing videos like this in my brain is like constantly working through things, and I was trying to describe it for, like, if you were to buy a new PC, it's like, yes, the more money you have, the better PC you're going to get, the more powerful it's going to be, the better game's going to be able to play. Simple as, right? So it's all about your budget. You're like, what's the best resin printer I can get for $500? Cool. This is what I would say. What's the best printer I can get for $1,000? Okay, this is what I would say. This, you know what I mean? So it's like, there's nothing wrong with a €500 printer or a €300 printer. They all good, but the more expensive, the bigger plates, better technology, you're going to get better results, less fails, whatever. But still fine. But if you have it to spare, if you're willing to go and spend the money, this would be the one that I would recommend. And I haven't tried them all yet. I haven't really gotten in with the Frozens and stuff like that. I got sent one, it didn't work. annoyed. So there's still, I'm sure, machines out there that are good, but I've experienced nothing like this guy's before. It's god tier printing. Are they my Mordians? Pretty much. If I didn't have to buy a house, I'll be buying a new printer. Yeah. If you spot anything, send it to us and we'll send along with Fluffy. Yes. I bought the Photon first and then drove me up the wall. I bought the Photon first and then that drove me up the wall. What do you mean, why did it drove you up the wall? I had a great time with that. Yeah, I think it did, like, everything has its place. I think I did do a video like that before about the different levels. The problem is, like, for the price of the one coming out, I was I was saying get the GK2 for like the $800 mark, because the last Hey Gears printer was like $2,000, and it's still the best thing ever. It's an unbelievable machine, and it's sitting next to the new one. They're twins. They're both connected to the program. I can print. They're still amazing. Like, it's not like one has retired the other, but they've basically, I think they realized that although I think it's worth the 2,000, not a lot of people were willing to spend it when they could go back to €1,000 printer, €800 printer with the GK2 and get really, really good results. So that's why they've kind of made this one that's like a little bit more budget, but I can't see any drop in quality in anything. It's just like the same printer again, just cheaper. So now it's kind of bumped out the GK2 off the like $800 to $1,000 mark. Oh, by the way, I don't think we'll be able to make it over there in October. Checking passports the other day, and Paul's is expired. Disaster. Thing is, and hate using software. I don't understand. I think even I could use the Hey Gear. Hey Gear software is one of its best selling points. Throw models onto file. Are they pre-supported? Cool. Hit slice. Are they not pre-supported? Cool. Click slice. Repairs the model, orientates the model, supports the model, slices it, and sends it to the printer. Walk over to the printer and go. Done. It's ridiculous. As I said, the Photon blew 2 boards. Oh yeah, that's what happened to the Photon. No, what the frick is it? It's over there somewhere. The one that I think Frozen sent me came with a blown board. They sent me a replacement board because it came broken, which put a bad taste in my mouth. I've had a great time with the Mars 3 Pro. I got for under 150 in the Black Friday sale. Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the one I'm talking about that came with a blown board. We're definitely coming over and see you guys. It's a question of making the plan. But maybe that's proving the concept. I like 3D printing and I should get a better one. Yeah. Like, I know for me, sorry this has become a bit of a talky stream about 3D printing, but it's generally one of my passions, as you can clearly see. It is my other hobby. Like, I'm just glad it interlaces with what I like. I don't understand, right, when random people get 3D printers. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you see 3D printing ads and it's like a dude who's like, I didn't know what to do with my pencils on my table, so I 3D printed a pencil holder. Cool. What do I make now? You know what I mean? Like, it's just why what do you do? But in this hobby, it's like a million things you need to print all the time, so it's such a useful tool. I'll give you an example of like unfortunately the PLA printer that I just busted was really good, right? When I was trying to print the big base, the giant like 220 millimeter across 40K scenic giant base, it was going to do it in 8 hours. Unfortunately, it had some mess ups. Still don't know what happened to it, because it printed Laura's mask for cosplay perfectly like the week before. Random noun, just subscribe. Cool. And now this time it just died. It was going to do that in 8 hours. And I was like, oh, damn it. So I broke out my Sidewinder, which is another PLA printer, and I set it up and I was like, I'll just print it on this. 36 hours. It was going to take 36 hours. So that was the real, that's how fast that new PLA printer was. It was insane. 3D printing is still secret voodoo magic to me, and I love it. It is still magic. I like that Titan was goop in a bottle a week ago. Now it's a beautiful model I'll cherish till the day I die. Which, after huffing that much glue, is probably not very long, but you know what I mean. I need a meme of all the goop from Andy's failed print earlier. Oh, overlaid with in Comic Sans. 3D printing is my passion. All my cutlery were dirty, so I bought a resin printer and made a spoon. Yeah, sometimes it feels like that. Like, why are you making these random things that are just going to clutter your house more? I don't know. I clutter the house enough with toys. Leave me alone. But I don't long. There's no longer a longing for more 3D printers because of the Hagears ones. Like, I'm still kind of curious by what's the really big one? I can't remember if it's Frozen that does it or it's the monster. It's like the biggest one they have. I'm kind of curious on that because it's so big. But it's Tyranid spawning pools. Literally Tyranid spawning pools. And GW is charging 1,000 euros and we print for €30. Loving it. Well, not €30. 2 bottles of expensive resin. Like $50 of resin was per bottle. So, and I say I used most of another bottle. Let's say another 30. So 50, 60, 80 euro, $80 of resin. But then, yes, it is a like 700 or 800 euro model. So 10% of the price to 3D print it. Like, you could actually, if it was, let's say, $800, you could buy the Hagears printer and the resin cheaper than buying the Warhound. It's an interesting thought, actually. I usually see something on the internet and instead of buying it, I print it. Plus the cost of the printer, of course. I'm using the Sunlu ABS and it works a charm and it's cheap. Yep, I have some bottles of it there. I used it all. It was really good stuff. Yep. I can't give thumbs up to Sunlu. Yeah. But like I said a million times, I thoroughly believe that in a very short period of time, give it the next 5 years, the majority of hobbyists will have some form of 3D printing in their home. It's just getting so good, and so many companies are just creating these awesome models and awesome sculpts, and just, it's majestic. It's the future. Wave of the future. What doesn't stink? Sunlu ABS doesn't stink. I think that's why I printed in my side room, although I was quite reckless with the super glue this evening. I'm actually quite careful with resin and resin fumes. There's masks and like rebreather, and there's gloves, and it's all in my side room, so like I don't sit in the room while it's printing or anything like that. So yeah. I'd love to get one, but I have no space. Yeah. And like I said, it's not so much space, it's safe space. It's somewhere that you can put it where you're not going to be walking in and out while it's on. You know what I mean? You need like a spare room and you hit print overnight. And when you come in the morning, there's no more fumes kind of thing. That's what you need. I've been offered 2 printers, but I just don't have the space in my hobby hut. Hobby hut's a great place for them though. Same idea. You hit print at night, come back in the morning, fumes are gone, model's done. When do you think we'll get our home plastic injection mold system? Yeah. I mean, you never know. It's just, I'd still doubt how much 3D printing will be in every home. There's still how many hobbies asking, can you do this without an airbrush? It's true. It's true. Like, I know what you're saying. I just like, when I got my Photon, and I told people that I had a resin and a plastic printer, it was like, oh my God, you must have sold your kidneys to buy those. And I was like, they were expensive. And now it's like, I got one in the Black Friday sale for 150 quid. It's like, what? This is insanity. And the market's getting more and more flooded with good quality printers, which will drive the price down. So I don't think price will be the stopping thing. I think it will be the safe environment. It's the molds that are expensive, yeah. Monocure resin used to give me a headache after. You really shouldn't smell that. There is Home Mold Injection Systems. Wargame Exclusive uses one of these for their new models they give out. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. With the Hay Gears, like they've asked me to do, like I've done 3 or 4 videos for them now, and they pay me a set amount, but like the cost to them to produce a printer, like their like base cost, has got to be a lot cheaper than obviously the sale price of the machine. So I'm so tempted to just be like, will you make a video your normal fee? And I was like, just send me another printer. Just send me another printer. Just send me. I'm just gonna have a farm of Hay Gears printers, 5 or 6 of them in a row. Like imagine if I had 8 of them, right? 8. If I had 8 Hay Gears printers, I could go to bed every night and wake up to a new Warhound Titan. There we go. Sell it for 300 quid. There you go. That's how print farms work, right? You want to buy a Warhound for 300 quid? Bet you do. Be nice if we could get a high temp resin so we could make injection molds. That's terrifying. China cast, Andy cast, mediocre cast. Don't be put my name in there, buddy. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're just so good because they're all attached to the same thing. It would just be so simple. And he got so many 3D printers. He solves the Dublin housing crisis just by printing out one room. You can 3D print a house. Have you guys ever seen a house being 3D printed? New follower, Baby Girl Locksmith Services. Interesting name. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you. £300 question mark. Cheaper than the last stream. Yeah. You could go to bed and wake up to a new 40k army. You could. Literally every night you could be like, more. Be a lot of resin though. What kind of Titan datas are out there? I know 3 or 4 variants of the Titan: Warhound, Warlord, and so there's 2 different Warhounds. One that no longer exists, which is the one that I 3D printed, which is the that one, the Lucius pattern. Then there's the Mars Alpha pattern Warhound, which is still available. And then we jump up to the Reaver Titan. There's only one variant of that. Then it jumps up to the Warbringer Titan, which is just a bit smaller than the Warlord, which has a giant cannon. Then there's the Warlord Titan. And there's Chaos versions of some of them. There's a Chaos Warhound. I think there's a Chaos Reaver. I don't think there's a Chaos Warlord yet, is there? Am I wrong with that? Is there a Chaos Warlord? 3 Warhounds. There's a Chaos one if that's what you're talking about. I'm trying to hunt it down now. The Warmaster, the files do exist. One second. 1 second. I know I saw it here earlier today. There you go. There's the... Oh, my camera's dead. There's the 3D printed Warbringer Titan. So, yeah. So, yeah. If you join, you have to request to join it though. The 3D printing for Warhammer 40k Facebook group, and then go down and then ask permission to where those files come from. Then, yeah. Give me all the Chaos Titans, baby. Oh, God. Mark's Minis, thanks so much for dropping by. Unfortunately, we are about to start the raid. We do have 35 brave souls left over here on the Twitch side of things. So you fine people have all volunteered to stick around so that we can raid somebody, make somebody smile, have a nice evening, all that good stuff. Let us find somebody that we like, or somebody doing something cool. Who's doing something cool? That guy's doing a Helldrake. I hate Helldrakes. Painting stream squig. That doesn't look like a squig. VTuber. No. Do 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 do. Damn it. I suck at this. Why is it always so difficult to find somebody doing something? What's this chap doing? He's kit bashing some awesome orc vehicle, and he has 0 followers. 0. Nobody is following this gentleman at all. Not one person is following this guy. So we should change that. This is obviously his first experience on Twitch. He's got just me watching him. The sole person watching him. So I think... Oh, that's not how you do that. We should go over and make his first experience something to remember. Thank you guys, everybody, for sticking around and being awesome. I love you all very much. You are incredible. Sorry about the start of the stream being a little bit rocky. Hopefully the second half of the stream where we were just having a bit of a natter wasn't too boring. I had a good time. I like talking. I like talking about 3D printing and talking about Warhammer. So I could do that every week. But yeah, let me know if you guys thought it was boring over on the Discord. Any thoughts and feedback is always welcome. Throat's starting to go. So let's jump across, say hello to this gentleman. Be really nice. Give him a follow if you're so inclined. I will be giving him a follow and just, yeah, making sure he has a good time. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you all Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Goodbye. Thank you so much for the follow. Nick from Grey Prima.